Hello everyone. Today we will have a fitting of 4 of my lovely tops. See, the first we have going like this here. Black transparent. With lettering. Wow. And I really like him. Also we will have this interesting top. Corrugated sun. Also pretty, still transparent. Next we have this here. Pink bright fuchsia. Also transparent. Let's see how he will sit on me. And here is such. Red one. Also this kind of beautiful. Translucent. Well, let's start with him. So on me first top. He goes like this, here is a long shade. Would not say that he is a red tint. But such a half tone. Red with a combination of pink. Of some such shade. You can immediately see here. That string sticking out. And I pull the strings, my whole here sleeve diverges. Minus, and also stitched it sloppy. On fabric that is cut. Down the bottom also here she is ugly stitched. What is he here, son? Don't know, bubble sticking out. Here is. There is a label here. But you can cut it. So he looks from the front. Side and back. Here, and no cutouts on it. He's so translucent. I would say so. Pretty, still wide. On me here a little crease. Well, that's why it will suit many girls. By material pretty, so rough. Here, but it doesn't bother me. What in principle? No complaints about him. Well, let's now look at him wet. By the way, be sure to subscribe and click the bell. And so on me the jacket looks wet. She changed her shade a little. Became with some darker undertone. Here she is not absorbing much. But well, somehow it became not very nice. What, don't know. What I don't like. The fact that my body inside somehow water rolls down. Because it does not absorb. I do not like this. This don't know unpleasant some feeling. What, she dripped my whole skirt right now. Here is. I don't like that. By herself she is by herself. Probably the way has not changed in any way. She still stretches. Here is. So on me the next jacket, it goes like this. Of pink shade. I like the shade. What, he's not that bright. But I don't really like pink. So he looks from the front. And there are no cuts of drawings. She me her right close. And scratches my skin. I don't really like it. Here she has very strange sleeves. The fact that they are so sewn as if here. Strings of thread sticking out a little. But better than the past, definitely. There's also strings sticking out here. At the seams. The fact that everything sticks out. And the grid itself. She's like she's not meant for socks. She's so solid. And the fact that it should be picked up right clearly in size. The fact that I would like her somehow more. Wider too, she strongly emphasizes my all shapes. Here I think something. That I will be a little. For example, if you play sports in it, then. One like this here to do there, for example, with your hands. And she will just tear me. Front or back. Well, let's look at her wet now. This is how the jacket looks on me, in wet form. She is. Not quite what she would say. Became transparent. Just changed the shade. Water drips from her. It says good. That jacket does not absorb. Basically if you, well, for example, rolling, don't know, some harmful water taxi driver casually on the road, then she will not. And wet and you won't get wet. Here well. I do not know she was small to me before. And now. She became even more small and tight to me. Uncomfortable feeling here. I do not like when something embarrasses me. Fits strongly. And like either my moves. Prevents them. So I'm wearing the next jacket so it looks from the front, side and back. She is terrible, just horror. Because she scratches my hands really hard. This is just a nightmare. She is certainly beautiful, according to the idea that she goes in such waves. You can go to the theater for some evening. But she's here and some strings manage to stick around. The stuff itself is just horror. She just squeezes everything. She is small to me, so I think any girls she will not suit. To any living person she just won't fit. Because by the hands she is small. Here we have a small one in the front as well. Everywhere she is small, well on the shoulders comfortable. They are not suffering from this jacket. This is her definitely like, and I'm scared to imagine. What will she become when I wet her? But I definitely send her to the trash. Threads and all that is here. Everything is wrong and everything is bad. I thought of her in the best. Actually had an opinion. But here's a look. That's what it is. She just diverged went. Well, let's look at her wet now. And so she looks wet. I categorically don't like this, because her fabric became even more terrible. She just yeets herself into me. I'm uncomfortable with this. I really want to remove her. My straight everything itches wildly. Don't know scratches. Giant discomfort. Like don't know there. 100 mosquitoes bite me right now like this. That's why I don't advise her in any way. Well, at least one plus. What on it, for example, cannot be seen. That she wet much. Here and on this plus probably these sweatshirts. And end. Here is. Well, don't know, I don't like anything. Creases if anything on it are preserved in wet form. They don't embarrass me. So on me the last jacket will find this black. With lettering. Such velour soft. As if plush. Forgot what such material is called here. Well, actually they are printed bad. Because there is just half of the word letter not. You just compare, that's how the letters are here. And that's how me here, that's on my wrist this. I do not know means they are very poorly made. And easily you can just pull them and they will clean up. Here I like this jacket by style. That she has here, these are the sleeves that you can put on, but I do not like the fact that they seem to pull hard. And they are made as if it were a pinky. You need to push here. Here in general, that very strange chosen place. For finger hole. Also here's a giant thread sticking out. You can wear it and like this. So she looks from the front, side and back. The fact that she doesn't bother me anywhere, but still not really. As if nice and somehow unpleasant. Here that's on shoulders in the area. Next and I will wash her, but not even doing tomorrow ahead. Well, let's now look at her wet. This is how the jacket looks wet. She became more of some kind. She started scratching really hard. The water rolls off her. But still she gets wet. But this is not much visible, but I see as if the jacket started to cast in some more green color. I do not know, I do not quite like when that's something sticking, something nasty. I do not know yet. On clothes water is faster, cools down and becomes icy. That's not a very pleasant feeling. I do not advise anyone to walk in wet clothes. Well, what? Subscribe. Put likes right in the comments. Which jacket did you like the most? And everyone, bye bye.